him annoyed. Get him annoyed. I want to hear that noise.
What's up, guys? James Palms here. Today is Saturday, March 13th, 2021. So yeah, as you can see, we have not an ounce of snow anymore, of course, because it has been quite warm. We got up into the 70s Fahrenheit, so around 20 degrees room temperature for about 3-4 days in a row. That took care of all of our snow that we had. I would have wanted to open up some of the palms, and it would have been nice. It's been a full sun for about a full week now, and it would have been nice to get rid of all these boxes. But unfortunately, tomorrow night, I think we're going down to around minus 10 Celsius. So that looks like the last shot before spring. Well, spring is here now. The birds are in the air. The temperature is nice. The grass is starting to green up. The crocuses are popping. I've got some tulips coming up. Grass is definitely greening up. We need to start raking it. Especially you can see the microclimate that the extra snow with keeping the grass warmer. You can see it's greener. All the palm boxes are unplugged, but they're still up. They might be plugged in for tomorrow night. I think tomorrow night's our last cold night. I don't know if I'm going to open any of them up, but we're going to be, next weekend is going to be the weekend we'll start taking down some of these. Next Saturday or Sunday, I'll start with taking down some of the boxes. Maybe we'll start with the front ones, and maybe I'll start with this littler one here too. This is pretty easy because it's nice to just throw a tarp over it if I had to. But yeah, anyways, the snow is all gone, and we've had dry, good, warm weather. So we were really hot. It's a little bit cooler today, around 6-7 Celsius, so quite cool. I don't know what that is, maybe in the 40s. It doesn't feel as nice after we just had a nice room temperature for a little while, but it's still nice. Here I'm in a really sheltered area, so there's not too much wind and beautiful sun, so it does feel okay. So just to give you a few looks, I might just look at some stuff inside. Maybe I'll open up a few of the boxes. I've got to go do some stuff right now, so it'll be a little bit later in the afternoon. It's right around lunchtime now, but all right, we'll keep you tuned in. There is still a bit of ice on there. It's break up a lot, but it's still a little bit of ice. It's like a big ice cube now. All right, guys. So here's the front yard, guys. Yeah, as you can see, no snow. We'll see if we get these boxes open. You can see there's the crocuses, and there's other tulips coming up. More crocuses. There's lots of stuff coming up everywhere here. I don't know what all of it is. I always just put lots of bulbs in, but there'll be tons of stuff coming up here. Some of them come up halfway in the box, but anyways, grass is starting to green up. Hey, Harley. She's loving this afternoon sun. So am I. Just loving it. Chilling Saturday. Enjoying the sun. But y'all want to see some palm trees opened up. You didn't come here to see my nasty legs. Got the drill out. Let's go open up some palms. Get a quick peek. Some palms in the spring. Spring is here. I'm going to give you a little update on this guy, on my seed. My one I grew from seed. Mexican fan palm. Spring update. Here we go. So we'll see how it's looking after. I don't know if anybody's seen my last video. You'll see there was some discoloration on the spear, and I have figured out what the problem is, and I will correct the problem, and that will never happen again. But I have figured it out, and this might help some people. So stay tuned for a second, and I'll open it up. Sorry,
Oh, my precious, my precious. Oh, patient, my precious.
Oh, guys, I'm messing with you. It'll be funny next week or so. Get another little bit more, and she'll get her son. Look at this guy. I can barely reach the top of the fronds. That's an 8-foot tall box. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. 3 fronds already opened. That was the first one. That was the second one. That's the third one. And there's like 4 or 5 more already coming in there. Look at that. Look at her. Look at all this stuff in there. Oh my God. And look at how beautiful those fronds look. Look at these guys. This thing is amazing. It's my favorite palm. Honestly, in hindsight, I would never have grown a windmill. Washy all the way. Look at this trunk. Look at this thing. What do you think, guys? Should I start to deboot it soon? I think I might. I can go to it probably there or something. I might wait a little longer till it gets a little more. This is beefy, but I'll wait till this area here gets a little more a little more swollen and elongated, go up a little higher. Wait till maybe the fat part of the trunk is up here, because this is still kind of crowned right here, right? But look at that. We got a few dead fronds in there. These are the lower ones. Probably bent them and snapped them when I was turning them too. So you got a couple dead fronds, but man, oh man, she got a lot of good leaves in there. That's a good girl right there, man. Oh, all right. Palmetto. Just give me a second for the palmetto. I gotta get the ladder out for that spot that I opened. I might as well give you these two here while I'm on the look here. This is, somebody asked the other one. This is a dehumidifier. When I put this in here, it stayed there the whole winter. That dehumidifier, though, you can see on it. I don't know if it says on it, but you can see that it's water. Somebody thought it was a space heater. I'm like, no. You can see the water in there. So when I first put it in here, I was worried about there being so much humidity, because this tree I put away and it was covered in snow. It was soaking wet, and I thought it's never going to dry and be moldy, which was not the case. But I figured, just to be safe, I would have put that in there, and that way it would keep it a little warmer and a little drier. It would dry it out if there was any moisture starting. So, sorry. Yeah, I had the flowers were poking out here the last time. I don't know if I can see it. Oh, there it is, still poking. Still slow. This one here isn't growing too fast because the lights are still in the thermal cube. So this will wait till that sun starts kissing it. There's about one or two dead fronds there. But overall, the color doesn't look great inside here, but it's beautiful green. It's perfectly green and healthy. And so is the spear here, of course. You can see it there in the color. I'm trying to tug on it. Of course, it's still pushing good growth. So you can see the flowers. So yeah, it looks good. I guess I put these to keep it off the side. You want to keep it off the side because this will be colder in the cold nights. So yeah, sorry. So it's good to have the dehumidifier just in case you needed it. Turns out you don't really. I think just the lights would be good. If you just ran the lights for longer, I think you'd be fine. But nevertheless, doesn't hurt to have it. And that way, if you ever did have a moisture problem, you could rectify it pretty quickly. Sorry, I'm messing around with the microphone here because it fell out when I ducked underneath there. And so here's the female Trachycarpus fortunei. These are my Florida Ontario variation right here. Both these palm trees came imported from Florida, from North Florida strain, and now they've flowered and seeded and fruited here. From the other one is the male, and this is the female. So these can be my Ontarioensis, whatever you want to call them. I know they're Ontario grown. And I'll keep protecting them like this as long as I can, I guess. We'll see. This will form a little skirt underneath it. Most people told me just to hit them with a weed whacker, but they are palm trees. And the squirrels and birds, and I guess they just fell off the tree, planted them there. So I can't really bring myself to doing that. I'll let the mama have our babies. So yeah, this one, you can see right to the tips, they're still perfectly green. This one is a hard hole for me to get into. I gotta bend here on an angle, but looks perfect. This would be nice if this one flowers again. That way I'll have, that's the thermal cube down there. I put it at the bottom. That way, if this one were to flower again, that would be nice, because then I'll have more seeds just to give away. I mean, I don't really do any. I already have too many, I think, that I don't really want to grow anymore. Oh, the tarp blew off there. Oh, maybe I could take the top right off, let a little more sun in. Anyways, I gotta get the ladder and open the palmetto side here to take a peek at it. I'm sure nothing's changed since the last time I looked at it. It looks like it lost one frond, so it's still pushing pretty good though. Here's the palmetto. Grass is looking good down there. Needs to be cut. So there's one frond, and yeah, it's trying to open another one right there. Anyways, you look up there and you'll see there's the one dead one, and then behind it is the one green one. So it looks pretty good. I think I just lost the one frond. We'll have to see when it opens up. Sometimes I gotta cut off partial fronds. But I think this one here just hates the lack of humidity. Maybe it's something about the low sunlight too, but I think it mostly just hates the lack of humidity. So we'll see if in the spring here, get a few more leaves. Maybe I can put some like type of cool mister or something in here next year and monitor the humidity a little better and put a grow light. Try to keep it a little warmer maybe, and see if we can actually push some growth through the winter. That would be really cool to see if we get it to grow through the winter. But anyways, it's looking good regardless. I mean, it's a palmetto. It doesn't love it here in Ontario, but what are you gonna do? That's how she's looking. All right, guys, that's it. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Like and subscribe. Later. That was a full yard look. Right, Katie? I love you guys. We'll see you next time. Oh, guys, I just thought I'd add this in here. Next day, so Sunday, March 14th, I just thought I'd add this in here. I just dropped off some palms. Or, I mean, I just had the guy come by and pick up some palms, should I say. Just had a few more out the door. I'm down to not that many 1 gallons left, really. And everything else is, anything bigger is gone or spoken for. So, beautiful day today. The robins are really out. This was gorgeous, but very, very windy and cold. It's a cold, windy day, even though it looks really nice. It's about +1 or +2 Celsius, that is, of course. So in the 30s, it feels freezing cold. Doesn't matter if you got a fur coat on, but so I just thought I'm gonna add this in there and tune in. Maybe if you guys would like to see it next weekend, next Sunday, I'm gonna start taking down the boxes. I might only start with just 2 or 1. Last year I kind of did it a little slowly, like I'll do 1 and then I'll do another one. But I believe next Sunday is gonna be the day. So maybe if you guys want to comment which ones you want to see. Usually I'd like to take the front ones down first because they're in the front of the house. So maybe comment if you want to see a live stream, and I'll live stream part of it as I start to get the stuff off the tree, and I'll live stream sort of maybe an unveiling. Maybe I'll have all the wood off and I'll just put a tarp over, and then I can do a bit of a live stream. You guys can ask me questions in comments. Just see if you want to do it and let me know if it'd be fun. If not, either way, but next Sunday. So get ready for the video, start the uncovering, and it'll roll on for that one will be the last. Between that one and the sable will be one of the last 2, because they're the least cold hardy and the most important that they look really nice, because that can get burned by about -4, -5. You can start to see damage on the leaves. This can take a lot more cold, but it benefits more from the warmth. It doesn't really benefit, it grows so slow. So, sorry about the wind, hopefully you can still hear me. And these, they don't mind the cold or the wind or the temperature. So anyways, thanks for watching. Later.